next part of the lesson, we're going to move into subtraction. When subtracting an integer, it's the same as adding its opposite. Then the same rules for adding integers apply to subtracting integers. So we're going to basically do the same rules and just change all of these to addition. So for example, the first one, we change this to addition and we take the opposite of the 5, which is -5. Notice that the front number didn't change though. And then we applied the rule here, which was 5 was more dominant, so it's going to be negative. 5 minus 3 is 2. Let's try 18. So we're going to take the front number. We're not going to change that. We're going to change this middle sign to addition. And we're going to take the opposite of this number. Notice when I highlight it, I'm not highlighting the subtraction sign. So this is -6. Adding two negatives, it stays negative. So -8. Maybe using a highlighter as you go through these so that you can track this, because generally it's with subtract that people sometimes start to make some mistakes. Let's try the next one. We'll keep 9 the same. You don't have to highlight these and you don't need to use these colors. 14. All right, so we're going to add, and the opposite of 14 is -14. So 9 plus, so add its opposite, -14. -14 is going to be more dominant, so it's going to be negative, and will be 5 tiles left over. Number 20, first number is going to stay the same. The sign in the middle will go to addition, but to compensate or adjust for that, we need to take the opposite of the -4, which gives us positive. So this is 11. Some people refer to this also as leave, change, which means leave the first number, change the sign in the middle, and change the sign of the second number. So leave the -10, change it to addition, and change the -7 to +7. -10 is going to be more dominant, and it is -3. If you're ready to try 22 and 23 and pause the video. I'm going to keep going. If you feel like you need a little bit of a hint before you try it, then pause it whenever you're ready. So leave the -5, change the sign in between the numbers, and then change the sign of the 3 to a -3. Because originally how this was written, the 3 was positive and it was subtraction. Last one, leave the 6, change the sign in the middle, and change the sign of that last value, which is going to now be 8. 14. All right. These definitely are a bit trickier, even though I'm sure you recall it from last year, but definitely be a little more cautious. The step that usually people make an error with is actually just changing to the addition expression. And it's worthwhile to do it. And it's also worthwhile not to, in my opinion, do it on top of the same problem, because it just takes about 1 second to write it as a separate step. So I would recommend doing that.